Hey guys, it's Lisa and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make some DIY fabric stiffener. This is going to be a very quick video, but I had some viewers that were interested in how to do this. And I've mentioned how to do it, but they wanted an actual video on it so that they don't mess it up. So I'm starting with 1 cup of cold water. The recipe calls for 1 tablespoon of cornstarch to 1 cup of cold water. But it also says that you can add more if you want it to be stiffer. So I do 1 heaping tablespoon to 1 cup. And so you're just going to stir that in the cold water on medium heat. And then you'll just keep stirring. You want all the clumps out, but you'll just keep stirring until it starts to boil. And like I said, you can kind of play with the ratio here because you don't want to put a whole lot of cornstarch in and have it be so thick that you couldn't put your fabric in and wring it out. But I find that a really good heaping tablespoon works. And I've sped this up here to the boiling point. And then I'm just going to turn my heat off and take it off the burner. And then you could stop at this point and just let it dry like this. Because like I said, the more you have in it, the stiffer your fabric. But I find that mine is plenty stiff enough if I add about a 1/4 cup of cold water. And that'll just kind of help this cool down. And you just make sure you stir that water in really well. And like I said, you're just going to let it cool at this point to where you can put your fabric in and wring it out. So I'm just cutting some wings here to show you how to do this. This is quilted fabric here. It's just an old piece from an old quilt that couldn't be salvaged. So I use these and make ornaments from them. And so you just, whatever shape you want. What I'm cutting here is not important. I know I'm out of frame, but I just want to show you how to do this fabric stiffener. So put any shape that you want. You could use lace. I've even taken a doily and put it in there and then drape it over a bowl or something like that to let it dry, and then it will dry in the shape of whatever you put it over the top of. So and like I said, if you add even more starch to this, then it, and actually even at this ratio, you would have a bowl that held its shape really well. But of course, if you want it harder, then you just add a little more. So you just dip your fabric in there and make sure that when you dip it in there, you leave it in long enough that it soaks into the fabric well. So I find that this usually just, depending on your fabric, just takes a few minutes. And then you're just going to take it out and wring it out. But I don't wring it out so much that it's completely wring out, because you just don't want it to be dripping at this point, but I want to leave enough in there so that the fabric hardens well. And then you just lay it in the shape that you want it to dry and let it dry overnight usually, and you're finished. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless you and your family.